All right. So the next one we got is When Evil Lurks, and I went and saw this off the strength of Cornelius recommending it. I usually don't mess with these kind of possession kind of things, but this thing was done a bit different, and it definitely had a big impact on me. So this film is directed by Damien Rugna. And in it, the residents of a small rural town discover that a demon is about to be born among them. They desperately try to escape, but it may be too late. And casting wise, who we got here? We got Ezekiel Rodriguez. He plays Pedro, one of our main guys. Louis Zembrowski. And then we get Damian Solomon, who plays Jimmy, and I think those are our main guys, and there's some other characters in, but it's really wild, man. Like, I think so much of this film worked for me, man. It's a hard-hitting film, first of all. Like the atmospherics are really done well. I think the acting is done well. I like the story, man. Like I said, they're expecting a demon to be born, but it's also kind of has kind of like zombie curse, like vibes, it's like this thing they discover, they actually sent to go looking for a man that went missing, and they find this guy, and this guy was tasked with taking out this possessed person. You know what I'm saying? But somehow they waited too long, and the possession has grown powerful enough, so the possession actually kills that guy. So they end up stumbling upon this possessed person, and they try to take him out, and then things just go crazy from there, man. And the less you know about it, the better, man. But what I will say is, I feel like with most of these demon and possession things, it's mostly about like the church or Catholicism, exorcism, priests, man. This kind of makes it more of a it kind of has more of a different vibe, man. It's something new. I've never seen it remixed like this, man. I can't describe it, and I don't want to spoil it by
it really kind of the best way I can describe it is it's a bit of a plague more than anything.
Yeah.
But you can't, there's no way of really fighting it. It's a couple people that, know what's going on, but they don't really go in details on, because it's like the person that was supposed to take care of the problem, we found him deceased. His body's kind of torn apart. But he has some kind of device that, just a weird looking, something it pretty much looks more like a weird compass or something. And they don't really go in details on how it works or anything.
That person is used to dealing with this kind of evil. He's the professional. But what do you do when the professional is taken out?
Yeah.
And like you said, I think that's a unique aspect. You said you can't fight it. Like, when you do try to fight it, it just makes it worse. If you don't take the certain steps and follow the rules, then it makes this thing worse. And I think that's what makes this story stand out, man. I've never seen something like this, man, done in this way with this kind of content, man. And it's done really well, dude. And speaking of I was talking to you earlier about the comparing some of the Saw stuff, man, the effects in this thing are crazy, man.
Yes.
I don't know how they got this stuff to look so good. To me, it reminded me of some of the better end of some of the Korean stuff, man. And it's just really good, man. When it has to get nasty, it gets really nasty, man. Like there's that one scene where we actually meet the possessed, and I swear I could smell him, dude.
Yeah, I did too. This guy's real bloated and everything, and you kind of see he's in real bad shape and can't really move. These guys try to move him, and that might have been the messiest thing I think I've ever seen. Yeah, that might have been the messiest thing I've ever seen on screen.
That was nasty, dude. It's just one of them that make you icky. It's like, and you know what? I get a thrill sometimes when I'm watching this stuff. I think the thrill is that they have elicited a reaction out of me. And I'm chuckling a little bit because I was like, oh, you guys nailed this. I feel uneasy looking at this man's swollen feet as you're bumping him, dragging him down the steps.
Yeah.
It worked on me. I'm just looking, I'm like, yeah. But I'm also chuckling a little bit. And I think that's when the entertainment comes out, man. Maybe my reaction is just way different, but I love it, man, because that's probably the best you can do for me. Like this film wasn't necessarily scary to me, but I appreciate all of the attempts to make it scary in the atmosphere that you're giving me. So for me, for you to make me feel queasy looking at knowing that you put some work into that, and that's where I get my thrills from. You know,
there are some jump scares in this film. One or two moments that just give you a what the fuck type moment, you know, and like I was in the theater by myself watching this, and I know for a fact that I probably like you know, kind of was audible, you know, at one thing that happened. You might know. I've already told you about what that was.
I don't know if it's still. I don't know if it's fear for me, but it's almost like you went there. Like it's like, oh my god, I need. You know what's funny too, man? Both of those, there's at least two scenes. Well, no, I would say one totally caught me off guard, but the and that probably involves the couple, you know, earlier. That totally caught me off guard.
Yes.
And then when the other one happens, they're telegraphing it, dude. And I was like, yo, please don't do that. But then also,
yeah.
And then there's another one where the character tells the other character what's about to happen, and in a way it's telling us what's about to happen, but we're not even thinking about it that way. And then having you're like, oh my god, this movie.
Yeah.
I had to give this movie props for going there with the brutality. Like that's the thing that we don't get these days. I think because maybe maybe that's why this film was made in Mexico. I don't feel like an American film is going to go this hard. Like it's going to act like it's going to go this hard, but then flinch at the last minute or turn away or deviate some kind of way or imply that it's going to do that and faint at the last second. But this thing, man, this was the real deal, dude. I put that in my write-up earlier in my mini review. This film is the real deal. This probably it's in my top of horrors for this year. You know what I love about it? I think a film is great when the film is over and you're still left thinking about that world.
Yeah,
because even as this is going on, there is even an implication like the big city, the lights go down and one of the characters says, oh, they've activated the protocols. And you're like, the protocols for what? And clearly this is a world where they deal with this phenomenon happening. But clearly the whole situation, though, I think this won't be spoilery, is because there was just a breakdown in the bureaucracy, you know, of the protocol. Somewhere along the line, they took too long to respond, and people didn't do what they were supposed to do. And but like I said, man, it leaves you wondering. Like, I wouldn't mind going back to this world. Like, even I'm not even gonna say that, man. Go see this movie because I feel like the less you know, the better, man. But there's just some really good characters in this thing too, man. Even later on in the film, when we meet the character that knows what the hell's going on, and I was like, damn, I need more. Did they got a graphic novel? Is there like something? I want more of this world, bro. This is crazy. This was good, man. This is a good ass movie.